So sorry about that. So even though I used C last time, right? That line, if you look at our example, even though I used C last time, that line is still in the same spot as last time. And that, right, is just going to show that we chose the right line. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So again, looking at, is that a vertical line or a horizontal line? It's vertical, so it's x equals, and you should be really good at knowing what that line would be. So this would be x equals 1. All right. For the next one, I'm going to choose a different point again, just like before. So choose either F or E, find that line of reflection, and then double check ourselves. Make sure we're in the same thing. Pause the video. Welcome back. I'm going to choose F this time, or I chose F this time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be here. And again, if I pull back out, right, what we did here, it's in the same spot. I used a different letter, but it's in the same spot. That's the goal, right? So now, is that a vertical line or is that a horizontal line? This time it's horizontal. So we are going to have y equals, and then same thing. It doesn't go through a specific number, but what number would that be? Not positive 1, negative 1. Good job if you said that. Negative 1, right? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, right? Okay. Now, the bottom is what I'm calling a challenge, but you're going to see it again, so I wanted to make sure we chit-chatted about it. Remember how I told you sometimes they overlap, and that is okay. We're going to do it the same process that we've been doing. So pick a letter, A, B, C, or D. I'm going to pick, I would recommend like D or B, just because then you're not going through the shape. But if you want to, that's completely fine too. I'm going to just do B because it's the least likely. And then same thing. Count it. Figure out what the middle is. Welcome back. You should have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 up and down. Divided by 2 would have been 3. So I have 1, 2, and 3, meaning my line of reflection is here. And then it is a horizontal or vertical line? Horizontal. So y equals, what number does it touch? 3. And I just realized I never really talked about it, but obviously I hope you kind of figured out, well, if, anyway, that's not a good one, right? Like these two. These are across this way, which is across kind of the x-axis, right? So then that's why it's the horizontal line, because my x-axis is horizontal. Whereas this one goes up and down, which is kind of like my y-axis. So that's why it's the vertical. Okay. So if it helps you to figure out, is it, where should the line go to begin with? Where am I going? And things like that. Obviously use that little bit.